All right, we good? All right, let's pop it. All right, man, you tune into the Purple Shell
The Purple
podcast.
Shell.
It's Son of God. I'm usually behind the camera, but right now I'm in front of the camera. And who we got right next to us?
We got Reese, DPE REESE, Deadplay REESE, Gat, whatever you want to call me, man.
Okay.
And you got your cool guest host, Juicy.
Okay, we got Juicy. Okay, Reese, let's get started. I always start off with like some generic questions before we get into a regular conversation. So, what made you come up with Deadplay?
Man, it started out really with my brother, like go by the name of Hollywood Hemi. He started out rapping. We put together a label. Yeah, we was pushing that hard, and like you know what I'm saying, we started going out, trying to go to different cities, beat up the ground. We was really giving out. We used to print shirts. Me and my brother K.I. You know, we was putting out shirts giving away for free, just for like brand and promotion and stuff. Like you know what I'm saying. So around about 2020, 21, it just like make it make sense.
Okay.
Like, music and everything go with the merch. So just start Deadplay label and Deadplay Apparel. That's where I came in. Just like that's my lane. Just pushing it like that.
Side note, real quick, you could bring that mic a little bit closer, just so we can hear everything.
I need to bring it closer or sit up.
Or whichever one.
Yeah, however y'all want it.
Okay. So you said when you got started with the brand?
With the brand, the clothing brand, 2020, 2021. And really going like crazy with it, yeah.
So that was like kind of like COVID.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was just trapped in the house. In the house for a minute, just thinking. Ben had it on our mind though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And where we from, like, we been popping it. Like, we really been those guys. We like the freshest niggas out there for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just like, we just gonna get fresh anyway, so might as well put it on.
Nah, for sure.
And make people pay for this shit.
I got a quick question. Where you from again?
From Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay. I got some family from Charlotte.
The 9 Dime.
Yeah, okay. So so I seen on your Instagram, I see you around a lot of celebrities. I see you, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing, popping your shit. Tell me how you got around them people. Like, who did you get in contact with to get with these NBA players and all these different people? Cause like these ain't no regular folks you just come across on a daily basis.
Nah, for sure. But so like growing up, like we was hooping. Like, you know, some of my niggas, we was like that and hooping, like for real.
I was about to say, I know your height ain't for nothing.
Nah. We get it in.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We can run for that bread too.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying, some of my own, like I said, my little niggas, like one in the NBA, shout out to Dennis Smith Jr. Like, you know what I'm saying, we from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Okay.
And like I said, my little cousin Quincy Miller, he went to Baylor. He was in the NBA as well. So like just still, like he's my family, I'm close to him. So like I won't blessed to go that far.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But I just stay tapped in with them.
Hey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And they bought into what I got going on.
So you connected like Wi-Fi.
Something like that. In that
Yeah,
era,
these
for
your
real.
family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With the NBA players for sure. Like just some of them anyway. Some of the real ones, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like just tapping in with some of the artists or something you probably see me with, whatever. That's just me just trying to just go someplace to get in them rooms. Like where we from, like shit just behind time. So like when I go out these other places, just really brushing shoulders, bumping elbows, like my man Tweez always say. Just tapping into different people, man.
Yeah.
And like just seeing shit different. And like when I step in any room or go anywhere, like I don't feel no pressure on them because I feel like we been that, like where we at anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when I get next to them, I don't be like no fanned out or nothing like that. They already think I'm somebody because I'm already showing that person like I'm somebody. So it just be a quick conversation and then like I ain't gonna, why you here? Oh, y'all need this photo. Like yeah, let's chop it up. What I got going on, I need this video too.
Right,
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Yeah,
Get
like,
it
you know
in.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think, well, not think, but is this year like your, would you say your most successful year so far?
I mean, yeah. I think, but every year though, like, you know what I'm saying, it just come with like just enjoying the grind and the success.
So it was
like,
popping
you know
off the very first year, like it was doing good.
Nah, like it won't. But like, I'm still pushing it. Like,
Yeah.
So I ain't never like anybody ever been following me or whatever. I ain't never like. I just ain't no type of nigga to get up on online like begging nobody to be like,
Nah, for
please
sure.
support me. Body is like, I'm gonna pop it no matter what I got going on.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying. And like that just being like whatever you got going on, just keep pushing it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did you get it to pop off? Like, what did you do to get in that position for it to go up?
Just keep grinding, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, while you doing it, like, really just enjoying the process. Like, while you doing it, you going to do shit all the time. You going to keep fucking up.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And just keep doing it. Like, to be honest.
Was it hard for you to launch it? Like, was it hard for you to get, like, your merch together? Like, what was the process with you getting the merch, like, and getting the quantities? Like, what was the process? Like, what manufacturers did you go to? Like, did you have to go through, like, Alibaba, or did you have to really take your ass to China?
Now, I actually like, so like one of my main people, like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna say who their name is, but they in Cali. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was already going to Cali, like, for just different shit. Like, but me and my brother, we flew out to Cali and like just talked to the man, like, who was actually printing it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? He actually was doing Nipsey stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Talk to the plug.
Yeah, so I just actually went to him, talked to him, just a conversation, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, you can go on the internet, put in an order or whatever, but, like, nah, I was like, I'm about to pull up on you. I want to talk to you, let you know I'm a genuine nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? This the nigga who you talking to behind the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I say I need it quicker or whatever, I ain't saying it like cussing at you or fussing at you. Like, I'm really talking to you, like, genuinely, like, this what I'm doing, this why I need it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like building a conversation more so than, like, talking over a phone through the internet is easy. Now, for sure, anybody watching this, China and all them other shits, you gonna get it cheaper for sure.
Yeah.
And, like, you building relationships with somebody close to you in person. Like, yeah, I want to come sit and talk to you. Let's do business because I don't know where it's gonna take.
Right.
Yeah. So was that the very first name you came up with? Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we came up with. Like I said, like, the clothing brand just been going strong for like 3 years, but like this shit started out as a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to say like this shit in like college or whatever, like this shit like, man, that shit dead. That shit is dead.
Oh,
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Like my brother Ruger, you know what I'm saying? My own owner, my brother K.I. again. I know what I said like 2-3 times. Like, but I went and changed it because of him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when we used to print this shit up and give it away for free.
Yeah.
Like, but it won't like no put together merch. It was just the skull on the shirt. Like, we going out to the club, make sure 20, 30 people got this shirt on. We about to walk to the club. Make sure people who in the crowd or whoever, wherever they at, we just giving them the shirts, making sure kind of putting the skull in it right now. Now it's like just changing that, what we was doing. Yeah. Just like into a whole brand.
And can you explain this zombie? Because it's creeping me out.
Deadplay.
It's over here. Yeah, like this the Deadplay? Like, let me know, what is this? Like, what did you come out with this?
That's just still going back to like when we started. Like when bruh started out, I think like it was just some niggas in the hood just drawing something.
Yeah.
They sent us a couple logos. And like I said, that's the one he picked. And I ain't never want to go too far off from like what we was already doing. So like most of the world probably see the brand, but just to let them know, like since 2016, it's been we started a record label called Deadplay Entertainment. On pushing it like with the merch with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just putting the skull on the shirts, just going around putting the skull on the cups, like everywhere we going still. So people probably, when I went back to the merch, like they might have seen the skull then, they might have didn't, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna touch some other people, not just the people in our city or what we've been doing. Like, let me go a different route with it.
So you said record, okay, like a label. So are you an artist yourself too?
Nah.
You ain't never spit?
Yeah, I got. I ain't gonna lie, like so. Like, you know, so I used to rap when I was a kid, like for real, like growing up, just had a little microphone.
Yeah, because most people that get into the label side, they did something in music. Like,
So like, and I got a couple songs with bruh, like, you know what I'm saying, but like, just say like I've been around him in the booth, he recorded a lot of shit, but. And I still felt like, damn, I'm about to start rapping too. Yeah. But I knew how to kind of rap, but I knew it don't need to be like 5-10 niggas rapping. This nigga hard, like he's still the best rapper in the world to me. Like, so like, nah, we about to push him. Okay. That was I ain't about to get in the light in it. Like, we about to push him. Like, this was going on right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was.
So what was you actually doing before coming up with the clothing line? Like, did you have a job and shit, or like? Yeah,
like I said, like we built it together. Like while he rapping, I'm still like, I'm booking interviews. I'm still like making like, if we getting booked that going to some shows, or like we putting bread together to get artists and like features and stuff like that. Like we still grinding in between time. Okay. Like just to make everything happen. Like this my it's my right hand man.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like,
Sure.
I'm seeing like bigger artists. Like I think I seen like QC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause we saying he rapping, but like we bringing it together. Like this a business now. Like let's not just rap. This a whole business. Like they got artists, they got merch, they got niggas outside putting posters up on signs. Like what else can every nigga do?
Promo team
like,
and shit.
Niggas ain't just about to just be pushing you, but like everybody need to have something to do, and everybody will go open up for somebody. It's a table somewhere, somebody selling merch. They making bands off of merch for a nigga even perform. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's so much. It's just a whole business. Stop turning like the hustle or grind just like on some street shit to like a whole business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I was on your gram and like I scrolled down some and I seen like you had some days where that shit was busting. Like the Shopify shit was busting. What was the most you ever made in one day when it comes to your clothing?
The most in one day? Probably like online, or you talking about in person?
Online.
I probably made like 6K.
Okay.
Like one day.
What about in person too?
In person, probably like 7. Like 7. I ain't about to sit here and lie. I see people on Instagram be like, I made 10, 20 or nothing like that. But like, nah, like I was on, that was probably during like still the COVID time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tapped in with some people online who just knew how to like getting people in ads and shit. And then that was kind of like when it kind of first started still. So like people wanted like, the first couple drops, they fucking with you just to be like, we see what you got or something. You're probably supporting. But then like that shit have died down for a minute. When you get cold or you ain't, they want to see like what you got next, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
especially once you get hot and you get to a certain point, it's like you gotta keep up with that shit. Now.
So that shit went dead after that. But like it ain't like, oh y'all made 6K, cool. It's like, nah, you got fees to pay still. You gotta pay for the website. You gotta pay for shipping.
Keep it coming.
You gotta pay for. It's so much shit you gotta pay for. It ain't like I pocketed 6K in my pocket. It's just like the sale said 6K. That's just me just doing like everything by myself type shit.
But I think that's where some people will mess up at. Like some folks be new to business and they see that money and they think it's all profit.
Nah.
And they fuck it up.
So I ain't about to say like I ain't in the green all the way.
Everybody fuck up at certain points.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. When that shit coming in, you be like, damn.
So now that you see the money coming in from your clothing line and, you know what I'm saying, you getting the recognition that you want, do you plan on dropping like in seasons? Like, do you plan on dropping, you know what I'm saying, like different looks for the different seasons? Like, do you want to take it, like where do you want to take it? Do you want to take it in a more mainstream vibe, or you want to keep it small business, you know what I'm saying, you make a design and drop it type vibe? Like, what kind of vibes are you going for?
Definitely mainstream vibe, but still keep it urban. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from and that's who like fuck with us. But just go back to what's your question, like it ain't where I want it at right now. Like,
right.
I ain't complacent or nothing. Like,
of course.
I ain't getting the recognition that I think we deserve behind this shit. Like niggas done lost sleep, family members, grave in the cell behind this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many, and then like when you just sit back, it's so many people that believe in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many people you want to still believe in it, who you love, who like don't like, kind of be there every day.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then like my kids, like they see that shit, they go to school talking about it, like, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't where I wanted to be at. No matter what Instagram is, that's part of work. Like I'm working right now, but it ain't like I'm here, I made it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna pop it in. When they look good, they look good.
Right,
you know
of course.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
gotta keep it going.
Everybody get them rainy days for sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's when I gotta sit back, think about it, or whatever. Like,
okay, cool.
So, but I mean, I feel like Instagram is all part of the game too, because like you gotta look good on Instagram. Because if you don't, ain't nobody trying. You feel me?
Nah.
Nobody really trying.
That's a fact.
Tap in like that if you're not looking good on Instagram and if it don't show.
Yeah, that social media is a big part of your business. Like, that's why I say, like, your Instagram looks up, like, it look like, you know what I'm saying, looks like you got some motion, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, we like shit, like, where how are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of designers, young designers that want to be in the position that you in right now. Because you really doing it and being that model for those designers out there. Because I look at your page and I'm like, oh shit, I want to call some shit and check it out. You see the drip. But yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fire. Like, keep pushing. Like, keep going. You doing that shit. Like, you're being that model for these young black designers that want to be in that same position.
That's what keep me going.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, my inbox be going crazy with like people be asking me questions like, how you do this? Like, where I start at, whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I'm that nigga. I open every DM. So if anybody looking at this, you open the DM. Like, I'm answering all these questions. Like, my shit be full of like any question, I'm answering them. And like I said, like with we ain't never been no dubs like where I'm from. Like, we kind of always had motion. And I never had social media until this right here.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I still don't got a Facebook. I ain't got a Twitter. I ain't like tits. I ain't never had.
Get
I just had an Instagram probably like 4 years ago probably. If you go scroll back, I ain't got like when Instagram first started. I stayed away from social media just because I never gave a fuck what nobody think, and I still don't care what nobody think. But I kind of done study that shit and be like, oh, you got to show them, you got to pop it.
Yeah.
And I was popping it like off of, like I said, like my brother K.I. or my brother Pootie, like they been at Instagram. So like shit, like for my birthday, I call them like, hey man, post me on y'all gram for birthday, because I ain't had no Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, we about to go out to the club, post me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I ain't care about nobody like looking at us or whatever, but like you gotta pop it. Like, you know, you can't get on there like you. So I'm
you
just
can't
popping it for the world now.
You gotta pop it.
That shit just turned into revenue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
So,
yeah.
Do you only wear your own shit?
Nah, but 90% of the time, yeah. But I got all the other shit because it just shit we like to look good.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest and say like I'm arrogant as hell, so I shit like, you know, so I feel like we got some of the dopest shit in the world for sure. But like we gonna buy all this other shit. Like, I sit down and be like, it's bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes from the Balenciagas to the Jordans or whatever, but we still go spend money on that shit just because, like, we been getting fly as hell. Like, I done said that a couple of times, but I'm so serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ever, like, you know what I'm saying, interview anybody from, like, Fayetteville, because that shit, it ain't up and coming, but, like, niggas gonna come pop it soon when they see this.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
Like, we been, like, popping our shit.
That's usually what happens.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we been popping our shit, like, from Jits through the 910. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Like, from them country towns, from Lumberton, St. Paul's, Rayford, whatever. Like, we been popping shit through there. Like, we been fresh. We been, like, doing some wild shit through there.
So how was it growing up in Fayetteville, North Carolina? Like,
so like me, really, I grew up at my grandma's house. It's like 15 minutes from Fayetteville. I'm a like dirt road country boy. Go outside, no shoes, like and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the 910, Fayetteville, all that, it's like any other hoods like around here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some real niggas. You got some
so you a country
niggas,
boy.
You got some grimy niggas.
Yeah.
You got some niggas getting money. You got some robbing niggas. You got some bad bitches. You got some broke bitches. You got some. It's just like any other place. I ain't gonna put it, but like that's where we from. So we gonna pop it still.
Okay.
Facts. Okay.
What's your favorite piece that you made?
The favorite piece is it's the first one.
And what's that one?
I mean, it was just plain. It was just like a short set. The top, it just had Deadplay on it with a chinchilla puff skull.
You still sell it?
Sure. Nah, it sold out quick. It was the first one too, and I'll never bring it back either. Cause like the niggas who bought that shit, like they was really fucking with me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I wanted that right now, and if you ain't got it, then I'll never.
And it's original. It's 101. You can't bring it back. It's like
for sure.
It's 101.
That was the one that was like the first drop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2021 we dropped it. Like, that shit down there sold out. I ain't know how to make a website or whatever. Like, shit, so I had somebody else make it. Shit, I just popped it like that.
It's just like, let me try some.
Yeah.
And you just put your mind to it on some shit.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it.
Nah, for sure.
So I got a question. So what kind of advice would you give other upcoming, small brand owners? What would you tell them?
You just gotta be, you just gotta do that shit. Like, you can sit here, you can ask people questions and shit like that, but you still gotta do it. Cause if you ain't doing that shit, you ain't gonna know like where you fall at.
Right.
When you fall, you gonna think you failing, but you really just learning from it. And don't depend on like no fucking family, no friends, no nothing. Like I love my family, I love my niggas to death, but like niggas get mad when they feel like, oh, my nigga ain't post my shit. My family ain't buy it. Like hell nah, like you your own person. Like they don't owe you that for sure. Like they don't owe you no sale. They don't owe you like to come with you or whatever. Like nah, like you living in your moment, you living your dream. You gotta do that shit yourself. And then like you gonna come back like they love you. Like you know what I'm saying. But everybody got their own shit going on. Everybody got kids, wives, baby mamas, like bills to pay, everything going on. So you got to it's your lane. And like I never I don't let none of that ever get to me because I know that like where I'm from. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody got their own shit going on, but it's all love. But I see a lot of people they feel like people like not fucking with them or the people they was with not fucking with them. But nah, like people got their own life and shit going on. Like for real, like my brother, like you know what I'm saying. He in this room right now, like you know what I'm saying. And he was telling me like I know he gonna be there every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't this nigga got a shit, I don't want to say how many kids this nigga got. But he said I got some shit going on. He said I got some shit going on, man. But I'm there. I might not talk to you in 5 days, I might not talk to you in 7 days, but I'm there. And this nigga here. Like, I ain't talked to this nigga in the last 8 days, but like it ain't I'm like, bro, like he don't even owe me to tell me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be like, hey, I'm going through something. I'm like, cool, nigga, I love you, bet. Like,
all right, talk to
it ain't
me
nothing to talk about. Like, I know you coming through. You always come through. Like, it ain't matter. And if you don't come through, nigga, I know, like, nigga, you just a real nigga and you ain't never failed me when you say you coming through. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
a hard feeling.
It's cool, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's cool.
It's all good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Folks do be getting caught up.
Bro. Like, you, like, I'm living in my moment right now. This shit, like, dream. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very far from where the fuck I'm supposed to go. But when I look at my DMs and see like, damn, you motivate me. Goddamn, like, keep going or just whatever. I really kind of hate that keep going shit, to be honest.
Yo, me too.
I ain't gonna lie. Talk about that for sure.
So then talk about it.
Because like, it ain't like, if somebody saying this be like, keep going, it ain't like, fuck y'all or whatever. Like, nah, I appreciate it for sure. But like nigga, or female, whoever, like, don't tell me keep going and you ain't keep going. Like, what you telling me keep going for? Like, you ain't even going to what you
because they believe in you. I mean, not you know what I'm saying.
Like,
they may not believe in themselves. They probably just believe it in you. And this,
it's like,
you know what I'm saying.
Don't say keep going because like you ain't never see me stop doing shit. Anything I was doing.
That's a
so
fact.
Like, don't. Why you think I'm gonna stop?
It's like you ain't gotta tell me
like,
so like, you gotta tell me. I think that's just like a simple saying. Keep going, bro. Like
it's like a generic shit. It's just like some
like say something.
Yeah,
else
say something else. Like, you know, congratulations. You doing good.
That's what reminds me of like when she asked the question, what would you tell other people? Everybody always be like, grind and hard work and like they say the same shit
like
every
the same
time.
Shit.
And I hate that. Like I like when somebody come up with some different shit, like because everybody know, you gotta grind.
Facts.
For sure.
Duh.
Sometimes it gotta be hard work.
Yeah.
Duh.
But definitely you gotta keep grinding still for sure. But like a nigga who ain't doing it, you can't tell me.
Nah.
Like, if a nigga doing it and I see him do it, he can tell me because I've been looking at you grind forever. So I believe you, nigga, because you been grinding. But like, if you ain't doing it, don't pop that shit to you. Like, you been quit, you been stop grinding, so you don't even probably know what grind is. Like, so if a nigga watching this and you ain't grinding, why the fuck are you telling me keep grinding?
Nah, for real.
A couple times.
And speaking of grinding, I see you got an event coming up with Natalie Nunn.
Oh, yeah.
The baddest of the baddies. Mrs. Batty Shot O'Clock. Nah, for real. Let's talk about it. Like, I see it's a pop-up shop. Like, how did you get that? How did you put that in play? Like, let me know.
So shit, like I said, shout out to my boy D. You know what I'm saying? He came up. He was seeing however y'all was looking at my girl, whatever, seeing how like goddamn do an event, but the event popped. I'm about to get somebody some sauce, like do an event, whatever. But if you can tap in with somebody, you got something going on, bring somebody else because they're gonna bring more people who love you.
Right.
So people who don't fuck with you, they're gonna come fuck with you because you bring somebody who fuck with you, whatever.
Right.
But anyway, like, you know what I'm saying? We just do anything that anybody else do it who grinding. Go to their Instagram, go to their email.
Right.
Shit, they gonna go to your shit. What's up? What you doing? Like, shit, we trying to fuck with you. Gotta pay that ticket. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't like for free. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like me just getting in contact with her, like still like I was saying you at the beginning of the interview, I'm pulling up. Like, so she was like, I don't know, she was like somewhere in Virginia. I would think, I don't know where the fuck I was at. I probably was in New York or I don't know. I was like, I'm about to go out there and get a drop from her. Like, I know where she about to be because I know somebody there where she about to be at. Yeah. And so, like, just, like, taking that trip, like, shit. Yeah. I went up there. I knew some people there, but I went by myself. Yeah. But I'm talking to her manager, like, hey, like, nah, don't don't put me on no flyer. I'm about to go get a video drop for it.
Yeah.
I'm about to go. So the video I had, like, shit, I had that for a couple weeks. I'm just saving it now. Cause it's coming
Period.
up. But I got, like, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple more shit that's coming from her. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know that's right.
Yeah, so, like, just pull up. Like,
Yeah, taking that initiative and like putting your foot out there, because that's what the fuck it's about. Like, you want some shit, you go get that shit. Like, don't sit on your ass. Like, you say you about to go do something, go do it. If you want to go get that feature from that person, go do it. Like,
sure.
No matter what the price is, whether you got to go pull up to the studio where they at, go talk to their producer, go do it, because that's what takes the initiative and puts you in a position that you want to be, and that's how you know you're gonna be successful. Period.
And again, I'm pulling up like. I ain't pulling up like no bum
Right.
or whoever. Like, I'm pulling up still like, even though I'm done, I'm pulling up popping down on fly
Exactly.
Like,
Because
you got
appearance is
jewelry,
everything, baby.
Bags, like, shit, it was like, who that? That's me. I'm the person who about to do that. I need a video
Yeah.
right now. They about to go do an event. Like, nah, we about to, stay in the Sprinter. We about to shoot this right here. Like, what
Yeah.
we waiting on? Where the cameraman? I won't need the cameraman. Here, I'm my phone right
Yeah,
here. Like,
period.
but I'm talking like this and they fucking with it like, so we just had a conversation.
Because it's that initiative.
me
You
that right
said
now.
we
Yeah.
doing it right here, right now, motherfucker, right here, right now.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
period.
And it's really still like, you know, some popping shit, but I talked to a security.
Yeah, of course.
But they was cool though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talked to them, they was just like, oh yeah, like, was like, you know what I'm saying? They want like
Yeah.
no rumors type shit.
Some
Just-
people will leave that out the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it was just a regular conversation. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's me. Like, I'm the one who, this date, like, but I came here to get this video. I don't want no flyer. I
Yeah.
want the video.
Yeah, no, for
And
sure.
put me in the video and let me shout my niggas out who bringing me. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Alright.
said, shout out to D, Exotic Stop.
'Cause
Shout out
anybody
to
can be
Bud
on
Dollar
a-
too, for sure.
Anybody can be on a flyer, like
Exactly.
So
Anybody.
It is best to get a.
Put me in
But
the
when
video.
you on that
Yeah.
drop next to her and she's saying, "What's up, y'all? Check out Natalie Nut." You know that's okay. You know it's
sure.
it's it. Period.
You might as well do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot I do have a game.
What you about? Ah,
So
shit. I'm about to
yeah,
say,
I got a game. Just a real quick little yeah. Let me
Yo.
put my little blunt down. Okay, so it's called Drip or Drown. So basically, we gonna name out a couple of artists who you think dripping or are they drowning. And if you know what drowning is, you know they mean they weak. Okay, so boom. So the first artist is JT. Drip, yeah. And shout out to her new album, City
Trying to
Cinderella.
feature with my nigga G. That's my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Motivation 101.
Super dope.
I started getting a lot of money as a kid listening to him.
Yeah, I know that's right. Okay, boom, Gunna.
Shit.
He thinking too long.
Right, he might be second
talking
guessing
about
this
music?
one.
No.
No, like drip.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
'Cause you went to
clothes like
clothing,
drip.
so-
Yeah,
Oh,
dressing.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, Gunna always had style for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
He got his own lane for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
for
Okay,
that's-
Future.
He always
Yeah,
did.
always the
Drip,
goat.
for sure.
Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
shit.
fucking with you.
What you think? Where?
I mean, Drip. Like, I'm gonna say Drip just because, like, she get a lot of shit going against her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she be putting on for that shit, but that Caitlyn Clark chick, she hard though. Don't get
Yeah.
it twisted.
Facts.
But like, Angel Reese got a big part to play in that shit though. So shout out to baby girl too for sure.
Facts. Okay, you know who Larry June is?
Drip. I fuck with
Drip.
Larry. He got his
Facts.
own style or whatever. I fuck with Larry.
Yeah.
Drip.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, Castanet.
Who?
Castanet.
The streamer boy.
The streamer boy, the Twitch boy.
Young boy.
He be dressing. I don't follow him like that. I just see people on his stream. I see him like they just be in his
He don't
room
be
and shit.
dressing on the stream,
He
but
don't
like
be
if you go on
dressing
his
on the
Instagram,
stream, but-
Don't follow him. Like,
All
I'm
right,
lame.
so void it. We're gonna void that one. Okay, what about Sukihana? What about Suki?
What you mean? What you still talking about her dressing? I don't follow her. All she do.
Yeah, me either.
She be
I don't
talking
know.
about. She probably about selling put.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like that's all I know her
Yeah.
for. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what she talking about.
But she be popping her shit. So shout out to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and what about you? You dripping or you drowning? Like, let me
For sure.
know.
This the hardest shit in the world. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, like,
period.
touch this shit. The quality crazy. Like we got from pants to shorts, socks, jerseys, hats. Like
Yeah,
all this shit. Like we going up. It's the hardest shit in the world. I'm telling you for real.
period.
Yeah, Jersey's
Because that
super
shit
tough.
is
Like,
drip.
for sure.
Yeah, I like that. It's dope. And first of all,
Oh yeah, you got that shit on too.
yeah, let's talk about it because this is really cute. Like, you thought I was feeling you. That's the Deadplay.
Yeah, that's a dead.
That's a Deadplay, and it's dead. Yeah,
Bet.
Some more of that Pat Ron cut.
Pat Ryan.
So, all right, let's get into the label situation. You say y'all got like you made a record label, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how many artists is on that? Or you ain't got no artists yet?
Nah, so like, you know what I'm saying, the main artist still, like, you know what I'm saying, and still the CEO of that record label was my brother Hollywood.
Okay.
Henry. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was just the goal. Like, we had other artists on there, but like my goal and vision to just to
Push on.
I got some game to just like any like group of niggas who just rapping, like, you know what I'm saying, if you got that one hard nigga in the group, push him. Like,
Push
you know,
on,
so
yeah.
that's always been my goal, and that's being him too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it being like I'm saying, like, we was popping it, like, you know what I'm saying, whenever it gets like, we was popping it for real, like, you know what I'm saying, we got features with the Baby, Moneybag Yo,
Oh, okay.
like, you know what I'm saying, for real, and like, but, and his kids used to come up and be like, sign us, like, you know what I'm saying, and like, we used to be like, we still working, like, you know what I'm saying, we not, y'all see the money and the jewelry and the ice and the cars, but like, we still working, like, we not about to try to just sign y'all to put you in a position, but like, you know what I'm saying, we can tell y'all, just come with us. Like, we telling people, like, just come with us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Show us we putting this shit on the road. We grinding or whatever. So, like, we just putting everything behind that. But it kind of like, I ain't going to say, we picked it back up a little bit, but like I said, my brother got killed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not him.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? My brother K.I. Like, you know what I'm saying? He, like, so, like, it just kind of put a hold on the family and the music. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, he still made some of his best music after that, too, for real. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Just times, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we done did a lot of shit with the music shit, but like, it ain't just dropping it just to drop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit gotta make sense. We done had like record deals done turn down everything. Like, brother turned down like $250,000 before, $750,000 before.
This is how I feel.
Nigga wouldn't take it though.
Yeah.
But like, they wanted more owed in return, so it won't even that. But it just gotta be right. It gotta make sense for us. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like if you already got some motion and you know you can make, you know what I mean, a shitload of money, it's like, I really don't need y'all unless y'all offering, unless it's I think like a life changing
For sure.
situation where, okay, if I sign this is changing my life overnight type time, like, then it's like, then we can think about it, we can talk about it.
Crazy, like you said that, like, so just bring it back to the clothes, I've only been doing this hard for 3 years. Year 1.5, somebody came to me, ain't gonna say their name, and this we just getting started. I'm just getting started with this. Off me like $150. Like, we'll buy everything you doing right now. Just we give you $150,000 right now. Like, say it like, I feel like when somebody say that to you, they already see what you're doing and what you got going on.
So you know
and you ain't
more.
got no like real push behind you, no ads, no full team, no nothing. Like, we just some niggas just popping it, like, you know what I'm saying?
So what you say to them?
Like, nah.
You ain't hit them with a counter offer?
Nah, because like just me talking again. I got like a financial advisor. I don't know everything to do with money every time, so it's cool to like, y'all need to like get y'all some good insurance policies for you, your family, kids, whatever. And I got somebody who I talked to where to put money. He was like, "That's you stupid if you take that." He said that ain't no money. He said he showed me $1 million, and he said this is not nothing right here.
Right.
And he just said, think about the stuff you done did with this. Think about the stuff you done spent over your years. Think about the stuff like. It's like $1 million really ain't nothing but a number right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's saying 175,000. He said he really just a slap in the face.
Because imagine you once you spend that,
Yeah.
you like, damn, I just gave up my.
But we spent that already. Like, just in like music and just promotion, features, videos, travel when we go to the other cities, whips and hotels, and just
all
like,
that shit.
Paying niggas to post your shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit. So like, I seen it before. I counted it before, and like when somebody give you that number in cash, like straight up, it's like, nah, like that ain't enough.
Yeah.
Like $1 million ain't enough, $5 million ain't enough, $10 million ain't enough. Like if somebody say like 50 to 100, something like that, now we can talk.
Yeah, that's super life changing right there. That's
for sure.
That's generational
I
changing.
can make sure, like, my goal with this shit, like like I think it's like a gift and a curse. Man, I wanna be able to it's so many people like that believe in me. Like you know what I'm saying. I believe that, but like if I could be one of them niggas to like change everybody, like like, you know what I'm saying. Like that shit'll make me feel good. I'm talking about like everybody around me. I ain't talking about just my instant niggas. I'm talking about like my instant niggas and they kids and like everybody life. I think that shit'll feel good and like kids just up and coming looking at me like the communities and everything. It got to be something crazy like that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Cause this another thing. Like y'all came up with that shit. Y'all had the whole vision, so that's your baby. Like when you come up with some shit that you fall in love with, money just be like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is my baby right here. This is what I love. Like,
for sure.
I want to keep this shit. I don't want to see somebody else thriving with my shit. That's like, damn, that was my shit. That could have been me going crazy with that shit. So,
so for sure. So it won't about that. So just then going back to the music shit, like, man, we were just pushing him. Like, you know what I'm saying, pushing him. But it just got to be done right, man. We ran into, like, I know you probably hear some of these rappers and shit when they be like, yeah, goddamn, this shit fake as hell. This shit flaw as hell. Like, we done did features with niggas, paid them for videos and everything. Then, like, niggas don't even post a video. Or, like, I mean, like, paid them top bread for features and, like, they managed to be like, oh, yeah, that one in the contract. Or, like, it's been, like, so much crazy shit.
I heard that too many times.
So, like, that shit down there, you know, niggas be like, take it on the chin and it be a lesson. Hell nah, that shit hurt. That shit be like bread. Like niggas ain't just walking like, to no 10s and 20s and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, damn, like, I paid you $30,000 for a feature and all I could do is drop it on SoundCloud. Like, because they be like, oh yeah, you paid him for the feature, but the label ain't clear it. Or
that happened to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna.
It's like a scam.
Name, like, it's one of the biggest artists, like, right now, too, from the South. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I mean, shout out to them, but, like, yeah, that's what happened. Like, and I ain't gonna, like, say it's their fault because, like, once they sign to, like, a label or two or whatever, like, it's, like, a lesson for us.
Yeah.
So, like, everything I do now, it gotta be on pay. Even, like, with the shit with Natalie Nunn, like, we gotta, I did a contract, like, you know what I'm saying, to say, hey, like, what we paying? When you want the back end, like, what drop we need? I need a post-collab, like, something down to a post-collaboration, like, in the contract, because, like, Shawty popping out, she far gone. She on a whole tour herself, like, 2 different tours. So it's like, if you just be like, hey, come here, I want this right here, like, nah, so make sure everything in the contract, and then shit, if they don't, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So just, like, learning.
It's gotta be written.
So many fuck-ups we did with the music, like, we can sit here and blame goddamn manager or somebody else manager or one of us not reading the shit like that shit kind of let me know everything right now.
And that you also got to educate yourself too. It's not just about letting somebody else read it, because you don't know if they are part of the opposition. You don't know if they for the other team. You know what I'm saying? So you have to educate yourself as well on the terms and terminology of the contracts and everything. Like, just do a simple research, like, because it's nothing to look up the word, like, it's nothing to look it up, and it's a whole dictionary full of law terminology that you could actually buy, and you could, if you get a contract, you could look that shit up in the dictionary to know what it say. So it's like, really educate yourself, because these people are trying to fuck over any chance they get, because it's all about a dollar, because the game is to be sold. Sold, not told. Simply.
I feel like the world nowadays, it just seems like so much shit is like a scam nowadays, or a quick money grab. Like, let me try to get rich quick. Like, you see people selling, like, do you sell anything other than clothes? Like, do you sell ebooks and courses and shit?
Nah, and I get what you're talking about. I hate that shit.
All right, so before I talk shit about it, I had to ask you if you do that shit. So, like, a person in your position would be on some. I see it all the time on my Instagram. So
and then they fucking sell a whole course.
Oh, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you how to set up your Shopify. Let me show you how to make 1,000 a day. None of this shit guaranteed, but they be like, I guarantee you make 1,000 a day. I set up your Shopify, this and that. But the course costs $500, and now they try to get like 1,000 people to buy that course. They can make it quick.
Like, get your money. Like, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to them who doing it, but like, I do that shit for free. I tell niggas how to set up that shit for free. Any nigga who, I'm telling you, but like, it take me nothing, like, to do that, and like, that's just the type. That's just how I was raised. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, that's just why I do that shit for anybody who DM me that.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I realized a lot of these folks that be popping their shit though, like and they selling the courses and the ebooks and shit. They making the money off of the ebooks and courses. They not really making a ton of money off of
gear be
what they talking about. Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying.
So.
Because most of the time, what they're talking about, you can dead ass look up on Google.
You can look it up on Google. The shit.
No,
is right
like,
there.
because I done been gypped before on some shit like that. Like, I done bought a course. Like, okay,
too.
this is gonna help me. I'm like, man, I looked this shit up on Google. I'm like, I know you fucking lying. This bitch copied and paste.
Like,
job is done though. It's like one thing.
Shout out to the nigga a couple years ago that set up my trucking business. But when I jumped into the trucking business, when I came up with another trucking business on the side, I did it with me and my partners for like less than $1,000. But the first nigga that set it up for me, $3,500. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's usually $5,000, but I do it for $3,500." So he made it sound good. So I'm like, "All right, bet." Boom, getting it $3,500. I'm like, set up my LLC and all that. I'm like, the LLC shit was cheap. I could have did that shit like
yourself, right?
You feel me? And then the authority and the DOT and all that shit. That shit is cheap. Mm-hmm. But I paid this nigga $3,500. So it probably took him $500 to set up my shit. And he pocketed $3,000.
Yeah.
I mean, that's on me for not doing the research in the beginning.
Yeah.
But you feel me? You learn from shit like that. Like, I think the best learning is from mistakes. For sure.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. Like, it just be coming with like they probably just like it's a brain thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they got some good ads and somebody see it like, damn, they got 100,000 in sales. Let me see what they did to do that.
The nigga popping it with his Porsche and BMW and shit. So
he funny as hell. Cause that's how I go. Like,
no, seriously, you like damn.
Yeah, AI to make shit.
Get an Airbnb.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying.
Come on,
that's a fact.
Trailer park or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, for real. But like, nah, But like, you know what I'm saying. Like, shout out to them. Like,
shout out to them.
Shout out to them because they getting their bread right.
Nothing else but it collabs, bro.
Finesse.
Okay.
Like, if you like, you know what I'm saying. That's on my page. Like, but that come with merch.
Yeah.
That come with a pop-up shop. That come with like everything.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole like, cause you can't just be like, hey, let's do a pop-up shop together. Like, I know I done did a couple pop-up shops, so I know what I bring, especially in my section.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like any upcoming brands or whatever who trying to like probably like, this is the price I charge for a 1-day pop-up shop, 2-day pop-up shop. And this what it's gonna come with $10,000-$20,000 of merch already.
Okay.
We gonna have a pop-up shop. You're gonna get cameramans for free. You're gonna get interest to the pop-up shop for everything. You ain't gotta buy no building. You ain't gotta do nothing. So you basically paying for like just to lift your brand up. That,
yeah,
like, you know what I'm
that makes sense.
And this your merch though. Whatever we don't sell here, it's your merch, and it's going on my website and your website.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta pay no manufacturers for this. You ain't gotta pay for no designs. Like, that's what you paying for.
It's a fair trade.
That's something I got from you know what I'm saying? I got it from my nigga Dub, Desto Dub. You know
okay,
my homeboy Simo, he from Texas.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just you done did all this groundwork and building up your brand, so it's like this what I charge to help other people. Mm-hmm. But like, we about to do this shit together. Like, come here. Like, you know what I'm saying? You about to sit beside each other. I'm gonna come up with everything, and we gonna rock out like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no telling who gonna come. You ain't gonna tell if a rapper gonna come or a pop star gonna come, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna put together the whole pop-up shop. Like, that's how we gonna rock.
All right, that's dope.
It is dope. Yeah. So, do you think that like mainstream companies like Louis and all these big companies knock off like smaller companies, like smaller black-owned businesses? In a way.
When you say knock off, what you mean?
Not knock off, but like, you know, like steal their stuff.
Hell yeah. For sure. I feel like they got so many people working for them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you
low-key
you still small, like, you ain't got like no real big team. That's really the hardest shit about it, like getting a team behind it. But they got a team. They probably got somewhere right here in this room right here. I don't know. Like, saying like, what's they got I'm just being honest. That's how much bread they got.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To see what they got coming. Like, they know ain't nobody, only people in Atlanta seen that. We about to show it to the whole world. We about to show it to a whole nother country.
Yeah.
So I believe that for sure.
I believe
like,
it.
Yeah,
I believe
too.
just like you done heard some like local artists said like a big artist stole their song. I believe these artists put shit on YouTube and whole videos and everything. And like, they probably get a post out of say cheese or something out of it and be like somebody stole my music, but
Yeah.
who gives a fuck now? Like you ain't got no paperwork on it, you ain't got no credentials on this or nothing. Like you done already.
Yeah, done up.
Like, so hell yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like that shit, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I feel like I almost feel like as a part of the game, like everybody be like it'd be like a rinse and repeat. Like you see how the bull what's his name? Omi. Omi and the Hellcat. Yeah. And then Kai.
Yeah.
How they basically took the Nike design and then switched the logo and made it their own. And then Nike came after them and shit like that. But it's like, I feel like it go both ways. Like the smaller people, they look at some of the popping shit and take the idea and be like, oh shit.
And rearrange it to how they want it.
And then some of them, they'd take some smaller, you know what I mean?
But see, it's more prone for the smaller people to look up to the bigger companies because they are bigger companies.
They're like the blueprint.
They're the blueprint. So people look up to that fashion because they think, oh, this is the fashion for it. This is what's trending. This is what's now because they're the biggest company. But really, they're stealing from the smaller company. So it's almost like a cycle.
You just put in your own sauce. Like no real shit is crazy. You said that. Like I seen. Like, I got Chrome Heart shit. Don't get this with these glasses from Chrome Heart. Like, but they came up with a jersey. It ain't nothing like this. They sell a jersey for like $2,500. And I probably got one of the jerseys. Why the fuck I can't sell a jersey for $200, $250, $300? So I'm like,
right.
True.
Touch their material is garbage. Touch gallery material, some of their hats and shit, flimsy and shit. But that's what they doing.
Folks pay for the name.
Yeah.
They like Louis could just come out with anything and just be like, we know we gonna sell.
Yeah.
They just throw together some funny looking
And
shit.
y'all heard about that shit? It was a sweat house over there in China that got busted because it was like a big main brand that was like using.
Yeah.
That's probably like 1 in a million.
I think the same people making this shit is the same people that's making it for the Alibaba shit.
Yes.
The shit be cheap.
No,
as
seriously, I go into the discount mall and be like, damn, that shit look new. That shit look real as fuck.
Like back at home, I'm from Jersey, so back when I was out there, I ain't gonna lie, I was jugging off shit. Like I go on Alibaba, I buy all shit, I put it up on Facebook Market. Like, bro, I made 26 grand in 1 month off of fake. Yeah, I was buying 11
in a month.
Yeah, 26 in 1 month. I got the bank statements to this day. I was like, damn.
No, for real.
Look,
I'm with you on that.
I bought. Look. This is the thing.
I invested 75%.
Bro, so look.
Cut the camera.
Yo, I did it till it burnt out there. Like I just kept on selling it until it slowed all the way down. Like it was me and my baby mom. I'm like, shit, let's just buy this shit. We was buying them at $11 a piece and selling them for. I started selling them for $150 in the beginning. Then I brought it down to $110. I'm like, shit, if we make $100 a pop, I'm cool. Facebook Market, motherfuckers was buying that shit, and then I was pulling up on niggas. Then niggas was buying it wholesale off of me. Like I remember a nigga bought 50 of them, and he gave me 5,000. I'm like, well, what is he gonna sell it for? Like he bought each one for 100 off of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Huh? Yeah, they worked, but it wasn't the real.
Oh, man.
And then when that ran out, I'm like, shit, I still want to get some paper. I went right back on the website.
Bought some other shit.
And I bought fake.
Oh, yeah.
Got all them bitches off.
You was wearing them too?
I wore one pair to try. Look. I had to wear them to make it look legit. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. I got them on my feet. Yeah.
But I had to. Like, I was showing niggas, like, yo, I'm wearing this shit. So motherfuckers is really buying it.
Yeah.
And then it was like 3 people hit me up like, bro, I want my money back. These shit's fake. Like,
deuces. You already?
I already ran the play. I'm not pulling back
refunds.
up on you and giving you no bread. No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so you was one of them.
It was just like that back then. This was around COVID.
You know, it was just like that.
This was around COVID. Nowadays, I'm not selling no fake shit. Back then, you know what I mean? I got kids and all that, and I just had mad shit to upkeep. So I'm like,
that's the moral story you're doing. You got to do for feed your family.
You feel me?
That part.
So like, I was finding plays to run like that. That always been me. Like, I have gigs and jobs on the side, and then I find plays that just be like, shit. If I can give me a nice lump sum, I can take care. First thing I do is take care of my family first. That's the first thing I do.
And that goes back to how these fucking fake manufacturers can get you rich. Hello? It's like you can really get the same exact shit low key for real. For a better price. Because the Chinese manufacture it.
Yo, it's the same. It be the same manufacturer sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was another thing I respected. A nigga told me, like, he was like, bro, I know these shits ain't the real deal, but I still want them. Yeah. I'm like, shit, okay, bet. Like,
we'll take it. Thank you.
Only 2 people hit me up out of all them folks I sold to. I sold over 200 and something in a month. Yo, I remember I was checking all my bank statements and shit. Especially I was getting a new condo in Orlando at the time. I was moving from Jersey to go to Orlando. So they needed my bank statements. But I didn't realize how much we made until I went to go send the apartment building my bank statement. I was like, oh, shit. They going to be wondering what the fuck I do. Because it ain't no work paycheck coming in that bitch. But, yeah, hey, moral of the story, do what you got to do to feed your fan. But, you know what I mean? The thing is, I wouldn't take money from folks, but I'm going to sell you some shit. Now, it's up to you to buy it or not.
That part.
You feel me?
And that's how these designers do. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. Do you really think they sit here hand by hand, slightly do all these details that they show on these advertisements to make 1,000 and something person? No, they go to a sweatshop.
Yeah, for sure.
They hit the sweatshop. The Chinese pumping them hoes out like.
Yeah, they're trying to cut expenses and get more profit. It's all part of the game. Like, I mean, that's what almost every business, you trying to cut the.
Yep, that's what it is.
That. Yeah, man. So do you plan on you want to be a big ass company that have buildings and shit like that and selling in like the malls and the stores and shit like that?
Yeah, like I said, I already got shit like in a couple like boutiques and shoe stores and shit. Cause they the most people who got all.
I fuck with the boutique stores.
Like, you know what I'm saying, like the Macy's and Belts and shit. They ain't got shit no more. You know, growing up.
Yeah, no.
Like, you go to the store, whoever got the dope shoes, they got the dope merch in there. So I'm tapped in with them anyway. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying. So like I do pop up shops at stores that got the dope shoes. Like and shit, they don't want to buy the merch. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like
that's the first places I go. Like if I got an event, like as ThaPurpleShell, if we got an event or something to go to, I go to like the boutique stores and I try to find some shit that like I ain't never seen nobody wearing this shit yet. Like this ain't no shit that you just buy and you go out and 10 other people you run into like, damn, everybody went to that store today. Like I like buying shit like that.
Yeah, and that's what every store say though. Like, you know what I'm saying, because you know the stores they already gonna have the rude and the gallery department and stuff like that. But like when they see some shit, like nah, people want some new shit. Like, so
like,
I could put some in there, get a discounted price, and it'd be like y'all just take 10%, y'all sell it. But like I said, shout out to Soul Priorities. Like they got one in DC and it's one in Charlotte. My boy Zach and my boy Josh, they a bot. And they want to buy. Like, nah, what you selling it for? We want 10 of them. We want 20 of them. And we gonna sell it.
That's cool.
We gonna up the price.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a video with him. He like, yeah, once you sell what you sell, we gonna up the price.
I would do it like that too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I rock with them boys for sure.
Yeah, that's cool. I definitely do it like that. I mean, shit, popping it.
You got some big shit coming. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see your Instagram. I can't wait to see you buy that shit. You feel me? Cause I'm fucking with it, and I can see you in the long run at the top. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I can see you there because this is a dope movement. And then you got the girls. You got the girls right too.
Girls spend the most paper though. So
that part.
Yeah,
that
every
part.
business they do.
For sure, like, you know what I'm saying?
In every business.
To tap in with them because I try to just make stuff I wear, but I wear girl shit too sometimes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I make stuff for the girls, and then the men start buying the girl shit.
So right.
I be like, damn, I made this for the girls.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the females, though. They getting that paper.
Nah,
They
for
spending
real.
that paper, too. You
Hello?
know what I'm saying? That's another gym. You got a brand, make something for them females. and
Yes.
their kids.
Always.
They gonna buy it for them, and they gonna buy that shit for their kids. Like, you know,
Always.
making shit for them niggas. They gonna try to downside the price and shit like that. Them girls gonna spend that paper.
Yeah.
Show.
And they gonna buy a lot of it too.
Hell yeah. Yeah. They want everything.
For sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. And it was so great interviewing you. Like, I can't wait to see your next drop. Like, can't wait to see it. And what you got in store for your next drop? Like, what you like, what's your design? Like, give us a sneak peek. Like, tell us something. Like,
Shit, just because you talk about it, next drop it in like 5 days. I got a pop-up shop with Natalie Nunn coming in 7 days. So shit, we got a Baddies and a Deadplay collab. And we dropping
bet.
it next Friday in Charlotte.
Hard.
Yeah, so it's
Period.
Baddies and Deadplay collab.
Let's
You know what I'm saying?
do
Whole
it.
merch on deck. Pull up. We in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
We rocking out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, okay.
Get to it.
All right, y'all.
All right. Look, man, it was a good conversation. I enjoyed it myself. Learned some new shit. I feel like your brand gonna be real successful. I'm fucking with that jersey 100%. That was the first thing that caught my attention when I was on your gram. I was like, damn, that jersey hard as shit.
Yeah.
For
We
sure.
already started like 3 times in like 2 months.
Okay. But
Tap in with me. I got something for y'all for sure.
Okay, bet.
See me in the
I ain't
gram.
gonna cap. I'm keeping it.
I know. Oh no, that's yours. You good?
Yeah.
Get bro a jersey.
I feel special.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
All right,
that's
for sure,
dope.
y'all. And so, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching the Purple Shell.
Did you want to get your Instagram
Oh, yeah,
and all
your
that?
Instagram.
too?
Let them know. Tap in.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just got the IG, DPE Reese, DPE_Reese, the Pearl site, Deadplay Pearl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the gang, Deadplay. I don't know if I'm gonna name everybody. Ruga. Goddamn, my goddamn brother Jesse J. I got Thumb One in here. I got Digital. You know what I'm saying? I got Tweezy here, Free K Black, my nigga Damo, goddamn Free goddamn Zaytoven, goddamn RPKI, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Mute. Shout out to the Emotion brand, RPZ, Free JoJo, man. Nigga Tweez just got out here. I think I done said his name again, but welcome him on. Shout out to the whole Ville. Shout out to the whole St. Paul's. I'm fucking with you, the whole 910. Shit, man. The whole Carolinas, man. We coming through. We about to smash through the whole Carolinas, man. Ain't shit popping out there, so we gonna pop it for sure.
Yeah, for
Shout out to
sure.
Okay, man. Look, it's the Purple Shell. We wrapping it up. It's Son of God.
It's
We
so
outta here.
juicy.
The Purple Shell.